What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stocko YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over some great tools and great information that's going to help you become a better investor and help you prepare for the worst in case, the market gets very volatile. So I'm going to be looking at, the consumer price index. And just so you know, these numbers are going to be coming out tomorrow morning, I believe around 8:30 a.m. Eastern. So we're going to be looking into it and see what we can do to be prepared. And only if you feel this video gave you a better insight on the stock market, the direction that it's headed. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out and you don't want to miss it. Also, at the end of the video, we're going to be looking into Wallstreetbets, top trending stocks, and see if we can find a high quality company in the list. Is this possible? We're going to take a look, okay? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type in CPI data, okay? We're going to scroll down and it's this one right here, the bls.gov, okay? We're going to click that. And guys, I have not been on this page very often, maybe 2 or 3 times, so we're going to work on this together. But as you can see, the news releases, last month on 5/12, CPI for all items rises 0.8% in April. Used cars and trucks among many indexes rising. So I know the used car sales was a huge portion of why, this number did rise so high. And the thing is, the media likes to hammer in the year over year inflation. So they, pretty much like to list inflation for April 2020 compared to April 2021. You don't want to worry about that. You just want to worry about the month over month, because what we're looking for is we're looking for a decline, a slowdown in the inflation. So if we click this, this is what your data is going to look like when it comes out tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern. So I was correct. And if you just scroll down, okay, these are all of the, measurements of different, sectors of the inflation data. And right here, you can see used cars and trucks had a 10% increase for April 2021. So this is a huge reason to why the data was, pretty ugly for April. But it did look like the analyst on CNBC respectfully did point this out, and it did look like it calmed the market because we've been bouncing back since May 13th, guys. Since May 13th, we have been rising back up. And, I've been seeing significant recovery in my portfolio. I don't know about you guys, but my portfolio has been doing excellent the past 3 weeks since this data came out. So, guys, let's go back. And right here, the consumer price index had a 0.08% increase for the month of April. And I believe the data, from what I've been hearing, the projections is actually set to go down. I don't know if they dropped it too much for us to fail, but I know it's going to be about 0.4. And once again, if they go back and they do, the month over month, May 2020 to May 2021, it's going to look ugly. But guys, if we come in under 0.4, let's say we come in at like a 0.01 increase or a 0.02, there's a good chance we rally hard the next 4 weeks. And I'm talking hard, guys. Inflation headlines, the bears are going to not have any juice to be pouring out there with this inflation data. And, as long as Biden, slows down on the stimulus like he has, we should be in for a great summer the next 2 months. So just remember, tomorrow, head to your website, CPI Data. You don't need any other YouTuber to do this for you. Go take a look at it, 8:30 Eastern. Pull up the numbers, and you want to see a decline, from this 0.08 right here, okay? And we'll see how the used car sales does. That could drop significantly. And if you want to know why the used car sales is up, it's because new cars are having troubles with, the semiconductor shortage, and companies are having to cut, their annual production. So used car sales are in higher demand because they're on the market right now, and there's been a stop for new cars being made. So be ready for tomorrow. I just wanted to bring this to you guys. You don't have to go through all these different, you know, topics inside of this website. Just be ready for that May inflation data, 8:30 Eastern. Take a look at the used car sales, see how that does. And we're looking for a number under zero point 0.4. And if we get a very low number, even positive, I mean, guys, we're going to rally like crazy. So let's hope for the best. CPI home, this is what you want to look at, okay? And let's go to bar charts, okay? Like, I just did a YouTube video on this. If you look at my uh, second to last YouTube video, I went over bar charts and how I use this tool to find, undervalued plays, companies starting to upward trend and stuff like that. So if we take a look at the highest volume to see the highest trending stocks in the world, and we know, Clover Health is at 319 million. Guys, I want you to know, and I want you to be very cautious for anyone that's purchased some of these Wallstreetbets plays. It looks to me like, not everyone is fundamentally investing, of course. That's why it's called Wallstreetbets. But there is a lot of people that are backing up these meme stocks saying, they're great buys. So it just shows that some people don't do the research on this specific company. And guys, I'm not going to lie, there are some companies on the Wallstreetbets plays that are great, great companies, and they are just being over shorted. But some are being shorted for a reason. So we're going to take a look at some of these stocks on the top right here. I want to look at clean energy fuels because this one's been trending like crazy, 100 million volume. Also look at AMC. We'll also look at Workhorse, Wish, because these are going to be some of the top trending stocks on the Wallstreetbets. So let's see if we can find any companies with potential, any potential that we could potentially hold long term and not trade. I know a lot of people are trading these, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are going to be left holding the bag when everyone moves on very quickly, and you have to be cautious. So you're going to go to Swaggy Stocks, and you're going to scroll down, and right here you could see the list of companies. You got Viacom, Fuel Cell, Fisker, Lordstown, Tilray, Nokia. I mean, the list goes on. Space Mobile, Canoe, Wish, Wendy. So there's a lot of companies on there, okay? And right now, this clean energy, guys, was up like 40% pre-market. And the truth about clean energy fuels, guys, if we take a look at the revenue for clean energy fuels the past couple of years, it's just been on a decline. 400 to 340, 346, 344, 292. This is a company that has had half a decade to make adjustments, and it's just not happening. So it just looks like you got to be cautious because this looks like a trade because nobody's investing in the company for growth. So you have to be very cautious because the rug is going to get pulled one day. People are just attacking this because it has a low float. So this is a company that's number 2 in the world right now on Swaggy Stocks. So clean energy fuels, declining company for 5 years, guys. The numbers don't lie. Another one we could look at is Workhorse, which is actually number 4, guys. Look at this, number 4 in the world right now. And this is a highly, highly shorted stock. And the truth is, we want to find out if it's being shorted for a quality reason or not. Okay, that's just the truth. Okay, if you want to trade, that's fine, but if you want to invest, you got to be cautious. So we'll take a look at the past 5 so years, and as you can see, guys, revenue 10 million down to 1 million, down to under million, and down to 1 million. So guys, this is 3 years to find a solution with Workhorse. And as you can see right now, they're in a very tough spot on 1 million in revenue. And I want you to be really cautious with this one as well because a competitor, as you can see with Lordstown Motors, guys, they just made an announcement that they might go out of business because they don't have enough money to sustain production. And Lordstown Motor warns its electrical vehicle business may fail. And this is why the stock is down, crazy right now. And guys, as you can see from the stock, it has dropped 13%, in one day from that news. It's bouncing a little bit, but it's still at a 13% decline when that news dropped. So with Workhorse, putting up these kind of numbers on revenue, 1 million, I don't know how long the company can last off of $1 million revenue. Right is near the bottom, Lordstown, of the swaggy stock list. But one last company I want to look at real quick is Wish. And guys, this was actually a IPO earlier this year, I believe, or last year. I'm not sure, but Wish, guys, Wish is actually on another level. I mean, they sell all kinds of stuff online. I mean, pretty much everyone's probably bought something off Wish. I don't know the exact business model, but guys, look at this compared to those other companies. 1.1 billion in revenue, 1.7, 1.9, 2.5. Guys, this is a company that someone actually, got the trend going, and this is a high quality company growing very quickly, as you can see. I don't know what kind of growth that is, but that might be near 20, 30%. So as you can see, every stock on this list is not a dud, guys. This Wish company, this was an IPO. I mean, we'll take a look at the stock, and it just looks like the shorts got greedy on this one. We'll go to the year to date, and yeah, guys, look, they were at $32, and this got beat down all the way to $7. The market cap is reasonable. I think it's like 7 billion. But man, whoever got this company to trend on Wall Street Bets, yeah, 7 billion. I mean, guys, right here, Wish is an American online e-commerce platform. I mean, e-commerce is the way to go nowadays, and man, whoever got this one going, this is a rapidly growing company. And as you can see, guys, we looked up the other companies. Workhorse, massive declines. Clean Energy, massive declines. Ride, about to go out of business. I've done AMC and GameStop, declining businesses. So remember, if you're trading on Wall Street Bets or investing, because if you don't trade, you will get caught holding the bag. One day, that company will slip out 50% and no one's going to touch it for years. So be very cautious, but you could find some really good companies on here. There might be one or two or three, and just do your research before investing, if you decide to go long on one of these companies. So as you can see, a company like Wish is growing rapidly compared to the others. So this was a good one to get trending because this was definitely undervalued at that price range it was at. I mean, this thing got smashed after IPO. So check it out, Swaggy Stocks. If you want to, get trendy on Wall Street Bets at all. And if you look down, there's some other lower ones that are on the list, like SoFi. And if you guys look at my YouTube, I've done multiple videos on this company. This is a monster fintech growing rapidly. It looks like it has nothing to do with gambling at all right now. People are actually putting this one on the list because it is undervalued. It's just a larger float, so it might not have the rip, like some of these smaller floats that are happening. So be sure to do your research once again, and if you feel any of this information useful, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. Stay tuned for that CPI data coming out tomorrow. It's very important for your portfolio, and I hope you guys have a great day.